The Etruscans in the lower Cecina Valley. The Montescudaio territory in Etruscan times. Development of the settlement. Favorable environmental characteristics have turned the lower Cecina Valley territory into an ideal place for the development of the human settlement as early as the Middle Paleolithic period, as attested by the several traces of frequentation and the evidence of settlement, burial, and cultural types identified in this district. Historical agricultural studies of the Montescudaio area reveal how it's part of a geography and culturally homogeneous district that runs along the course of the Cecina River. Etruscan tombs and settlements from the Orientalizing and Archaic period have been identified on the slopes along the watercourse. The result of the expansion process initiated between the 8th and 7th centuries BC by noble groups heading from Volterra, who started their thrust into the valley to exploit its resources, giving rise to new settlements. Etruscan burial sites from the territory. In addition to the burial sites of Villanovan age, 9th to end of 8th century BC, discovered in the localities of Bellora, Casalia, and Bibona, the numerous beehive, tholos tombs found isolated in Casale Marittimo, Casalia, Laginchia, and Bibona date from the Archaic Etruscan period, 6th century BC. They're connected to the presence of principes, leading exponents of the aristocracies of the time. Even the famous cinerary urn of Montescudaio, around 670 BC, discovered in the early 20th century in an unidentified area, probably close to the current city center, seems to be a manifestation of these aristocracies. Kept at the Archaeological Museum of Florence, the burial urn is considered a unique piece in the context of local productions from the period, due in particular to the unusual plastic decoration with a banquet scene depicted on the lid. Sites and finds. As testimony to the continuity of settlement in the plains and hillsides of this territory, the site of Casal Giustri is of particular interest. Here, the excavations have identified bottoms of huts dating from the late Orientalizing period, end of 7th to 6th century BC, rich in minerals, including bucero vases, tombs of the Archaic age, 6th to 5th century BC, and then a workshop with kilns for firing pottery belonging to the Hellenistic age, 4th to 3rd century BC. Likewise Hellenistic, a box urn in terracotta, its lid decorated with a semi-reclining female figure, comes from the San Giovanni area. Although the product of a modest local manufacture, it resembles the Volterra urns of the same period, attesting the contacts and cultural influence of the Etruscan city on this territory.